52 books in 52 weeks. Who would have thought? I'm so proud of myself. Hello, all. I'm Mithil. You can call me Dr. People. And in 2023, I read 52 books. I have divided them in three parts. This is the first part. So, while reading these, they had me ranging in a wide spectrum of emotions, from mushy, thrilled, euphoric, heartbroken, disappointed, and most of the time leaning towards that genre. Whoa, what happened? Okay, so I hope 2023 was kind to you. I'm a little late on uploading this video, but time is relevant. So, this I will just start with the first book. This is Pollyanna. It is 100-year-old book. This is about this very optimistic girl who is sent to live with her grumpy aunt. And she is an orphan. Her aunt lives in a mansion, but upon receiving her, she sends her to live in the attic. But this optimistic kid, she finds happiness there because there is a window to look out. How optimistic! And then she runs around the village during her free time from tutoring, and she teaches everyone about this game. The game is Glad Game, and she teaches everyone that you should be glad about something, be it the tiniest thing in your life. And yeah, the end is a little no spoilers. Next one is I want to die, but I want to eat tteokbokki. This is translated from Korean. These are conversations between this author and the therapist. If you want to relate to someone who is in long depression, you can give it a go. Also, it teaches you about betterment of the relationship with yourself. Next one is Paulo Coelho's The Spy. This book is about Margaret Zeal, Mata Hari. This lady is in Paris, is penniless, and so she becomes a dancer and starts earning and attracts wealthy men. That in turn changes her lifestyle drastically. And then she is accused of espionage. And this book starts at her execution and is a good. I read it during I was in this very bad mood uh, because it was Janmashtami. Uh, Sorry, I'm mixing it. What is the first festival of year? Like during that festival, I was at home and I was uh, sent to be in my room because there were some guests who were pretty spiritual, and I was on my period, so I was not allowed to be with them, which is which was a bummer. But it this restricted me quite well. Next one is Emily Henry's first read of mine, Beach Read. This book is about college rivals. One writes literally fiction, another writes romance. They are college rivals and meet at lake houses. They are neighbors there for the summer, and both discover soon enough that they are in writer's block. So they plan on something fun where they swap genres, and in order to know each other's genre, they plan little dates where one will be teaching another about the genre. It also uh, is focusing a little on untouched grief. Mm, yeah. Overall, a 4 star for me. Next one. Uh, this spiciest thing I've ever read. Ever. This is Crossfire series. I don't have the first book. I read it in the beginning of the year. Then I took a big break, and last three I read in the second half of the year. And this is hot and cold. This is about these two individuals. One, the female is badass, the male is typical alpha male, and they are together with shitload of trauma and family drama. There are exes, there is mental health things, there is media, press, um, and the only thing I love the most in these is that how being so stubborn, like stubborn as what? How do you? Okay, being so stubborn, they both learn and work on themselves to be with each other, and it is so lovely to work on yourself enough so to be with someone. Yes. Next one is Holding Up the Universe. This is my first book of this author. Second one is right after few books. This one is about Libby and Jack. Libby is over 300 pounds because while grieving her mother, she did not leave the room and kept eating. So she has to be homeschooled and is sent to some rehab, but then homeschooling. And when she feels good, she goes to a regular school where she meets Jack. Jack has prosopagnosia. That means he cannot remember anybody's face, be it his family, friends. So he has these tiny clues, like if a person has such hair and accent is this, then that person is that. So yes, and then they start working on each other simultaneously, if I'm not wrong. One teaches another to love herself, another teaches the guy, the girl teaches the guy to go and get diagnosed properly and see if there is any treatment. But then something happens, or nothing happens, or I don't know. Give it a go. Also, this one teaches you to be in your skin and love it. Just as the back cover says, you are wanted, you are necessary, and you are loved. If I would have seen this cover, not this one, the original cover, I would not have picked it up or read it. But okay, this starts with an embarrassing encounter between Zoe and Dylan, and is a slow burn. They then accidentally end up being roommates after 2 years, and the story begins. But the girl, is so shy, so shy. I've never seen someone or read about someone or watched someone so shy. Um, Next one is Everything. My this yours first. Boom. This book, the ending had me. Oh, I read it in a day, and this book, this is about Maddie and Ollie. The girl Maddie has SCID, severe combined immunodeficiency, where she cannot be in contact with anybody. So since she was 3 years old, she is living in her home with air filters and sanitizer. So no one except few tutors and her nanny who is like Alfred, are allowed to be in contact with her. But one day this guy uh, comes to be his like uh, comes bearing neighbor gift. What do you call it? Welcoming homecoming there, and then she starts. looking out her window towards Ollie's house, and they become friends. They meet, and there's this area designated to meet outsiders for Maddie. They meet there, and then she breaks some rules, and then dangerous thing, a little medical thing happens. But the end was, oh, give it a go, give it a go. It'll take you a day, but and also it has tiny, tiny doodles, like what she writes in her diary, and then yeah, these are pictures from the movie, and look at this. This is a cool thing. Wait, the spiral. Okay. Next one is Blessing in Disguise. This by Daniel Steele, my first read of her. This surrounds the dynamics of a woman's relationship, be it being a daughter, a mother, wife, partner, boss, and how she sees through it. This is about Isabella and her three kids from all different fathers. But my favorite character is Putnam, will always be Putnam. But I don't know. Uh, Theo is also my favorite one, but I'll put Theo over Putnam because Putnam did something that I hate. Mm. Okay, next one is John Green. This is paper towns. A very very cool concept. You can read about it. Paper towns. How it this term was coined, and this is about Margaret and Quentin. Sorry, Margot and Quentin. This book is about two teenagers who were neighbors, and then at the night, Margot comes to Quentin and asks him to be with her through this 11-step revenge plan. And he goes there. And then there are, I've circled them, all the steps for revenge. They then part ways, but she goes missing. She isn't missing, she ran away. She does it often, she has done it few times, but this time she is nowhere to be found. And then he thinks it's his responsibility to find her. Then the end is bittersweet, but John Green never disappoints. Okay, next one is Sun is also a star. This uh, is about two immigrants, Daniel and Natasha. They uh, they meet at this building where Daniel is there to give his Yale University interview, and Natasha is there to look for the uh, lawyer who may help her uh, help her delay the depart of her family, or just in general cancel it. So this book, Natasha is a big time science girl, does not believe in God, and our guy here is a faith and destiny kind of guy. So they then meet, and there are tiny, tiny details given. There's this how if you are in love, your hormones and chemical reactions in your body happens. It's elaborating. I was also traveling while reading this, so I have some memories with this. And is also bittersweet, but okay. Next one is Dipti Naval's Black Wind. This book, to write the poems, she went to asylum and lived there for 22 days and wrote how it feels and how sad it is there. But I, in general, love poetry, so I read it. Sad but good. Next one is John Green, An Abundance of Catherines. This is about a child prodigy, Colin, who just doesn't want to be like other child prodigies and remember what world already knows, but wants to create something. He knows 11 languages, the polyglot. This guy tries inventing a formula where if when put all the factors, you can know whether you are going to be a dumper or a dumpy. And it's quite interesting because he's he dumped by 19 Catherine, so he needs to know whose fault is it. But the favorite thing from this book is Hassan. To me, his best friend. Overall, loved it. 5 stars. Next one is Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. This book is about love, art, and friendship, and video games. This is about Sunny and Sam. They meet at a children's hospital and play games there when they were kids. And they meet again when they are teenagers. And they think of mm, making video games. And they do. And they are in love, but never lovers. And it's about friendship. It's so good to have someone by your side like they were to each other. And it's also about vulnerability. Overall, 5 stars. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be coming up with next 2 parts soon. Thank you all. If you liked watching it, don't forget to subscribe and have a great day.